here we are in Photopea. Again, for those of us who have never been in Photopea, it is just like Photoshop. It is pixel-based compared to vector-based, little blocks of color that make up the image. And again, it's alarmingly similar, if not specifically, arranged like Photoshop. It is browser-based, so you folks will be able to use it at home via the interweb browser. The project I have for you today is what I'm calling reconstructing the alien. Reconstructing the alien. It's a bit of a Humpty Dumpty project, right? What happened to Humpty Dumpty? Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, and all the king's horses and all the king's men had to put Humpty Dumpty together again, right? So,
Yeah.
this is going to be an alien that has been broken up into a bunch of pieces. So I'm just going to take the file, raw alien parts, and drag it into the Photopea environment. Is everyone seeing that? Avery, can you see that, kid?
What am I supposed to see?
Can you see Photopea up, and can you see the file that I dragged into it with the
the creepy aliens?
Yeah, the creepy aliens. How cool. Yes? Awesome. So here we have an image that I prepared for you. This alien's all broken up. And what I want to bring your attention to is the layers palette, which is along the right-hand column of the workspace. I'm kind of circling it now. And let's remember how layers work, whether it's Photoshop or Photopea. Every visual element's on its own layer. And if you poke the eye, ouch, ow, the image disappears. If you poke the eye again, the image on that layer reappears. Disappears, ouch, poke the eye, reappears. So each element, each visual element is on its own layer, And it's in pieces. The background layer is a black background layer. So what you're challenged to do is to reassemble this alien. What this does is teach you how the layers work, how to modify layers, how to scale layers, how to rotate layers into position. By the way, this is the image of the alien completely assembled. Everyone seeing that? Dan, you see that?
I see it.
Awesome. So this is where I want you to get to, at least for most of the trip. So how do we do that? I'm going to grab the layer that is the alien's head. Make sure that that layer is active. I poke the eye just to double check. Now, I'm going to go to my selection tool. That is the top tool in my vertical toolbar. And we have the little dots around that particular part of the image. And what that allows us to do, with the selection tool, we can move the image, we can position our cursor near the corner of the image, and we can rotate the image. Once we're done, we press enter or the checkbox up top, and it accepts your edit. If I want to scale it, I grab the corner. If I hold the shift key down, I get a proportional scale. And then I can go on to other layers. Let's grab the torso here. And I need to scale it. I need to rotate it. I need to position it. And again, I'm not going to put this all together for you at the moment, but between rotating it and scaling it and positioning it, we can begin to reassemble my fun alien. Okay. Now, again, taking a look at the final one, it's all neatly assembled and it has no background elements. So I'll just make that go away for a minute. How do I get rid of these white portions around the alien images? Once again, I'll go back to the head file. And again, there's many ways to do this. I'm going to use the magic wand tool because they're all white pixels. That's in the vertical toolbar, magic wand tool. I click and I can see what they always call the marching ants or the selection preview in Photoshop. And I'm just going to delete. And it goes away. Okay? So that's what I'm going to ask you to do. Once that's done, though, I'm going to just deselect that just for the moment. Select, deselect. Cool. Once you've assembled the entire alien, so it looks just like this, I want you to colorize it with your own unique color. Once again, there's many ways of doing this. So in Photopea, no, Photopea, I'm going to go to my vertical toolbar and I'm going to choose, I'm going to click down here where my mouse is circling. I'm going to click my foreground color, like little chip in the vertical toolbar, and I can select any color I want. I want to make a festive magenta looking alien. So I've chosen my color, and now from the image pull down menu, image, adjustment, hue and saturation. I will say it again, image, adjustment, hue and saturation. I get this groovy menu box up. I click the Colorize checkbox, and then I can pull the sliders. Ooh, more festive red alien. Now I would do this only after the entire alien has been reassembled, and I've applied my own unique color. Okay? Once that's all done, once you've restored the alien, once you've colorized the alien, I'd like you to do something else fun. I'd like you to find an image on the internet of a typical street scene, and I'd like you to compose the alien standing in that particular street scene. Okay?
Wait, what do we have to do with this street scene?
I want you to put your alien into the street scene.
Any street.
Any street USA, any street anywhere. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen at the moment. Here we are in Photopea and successfully have reconstructed the alien by using our layers, combining it all together so it looks all nice and smooth. And we've kind of changed course in what I wanted you to use for the background. We're going to do a street scene because, you know, we're going to use a street scene. Anyway, so I found a street scene, and I think we're going to just put it into Denville. This alien is going to be at the Burger King in Denville. So we've got one layer, Denville BK. No, Eric, I didn't take this picture while I was driving, just so you know, Eric. And then I have a picture of my alien. So I've got two layers, one on top of the other. So if I grab the background layer and I drag it on top of my BK layer, I can't see it. What I need to do is I need to get rid of this white background. This white does not represent transparency. So I'm going to go ahead, go to my magic wand tool again because I have a nice clean background. Select all those white pixels and delete with the delete key. Aha. So now I have a transparent background. I'm going to go to my selection tool. Before I do that, I'm going to deselect. So it's select, deselect. Just make sure I have my layer. I'm going to hold my shift key down. I'm going to scale down. Oops, nope. Internet's running slow. Scale down my little alien dude. And going to reduce his size to something a little bit more in proportion with the image of Burger King. Make a little small alien down here. Because that alien's coming around the corner. And then guess what, folks, GraphCom kids? I hold the Shift and the Option key down. It copies my alien, just like in Illustrator or Photoshop. So I can copy another alien, Shift, Option, click and drag. An even bigger alien. So this guy is super close to us in the foreground. Now this alien further in back, I'm going to make him a little smaller because he's my smallest alien. He's the furthest one away. Come around the corner. Then I've got my kind of in-between alien. He looks a little too tall to fit through the door, so we make him just a little smaller. And then I got my super close alien. All right, cool.